Red Dead Redemption 2 is an awesome game for the Steam Deck and a long game at that. So you really do want to have the best settings while you're playing and at the highest FPS you can, whether you're playing Red Dead Redemption 2 online or whether you are playing through the story mode. The settings that we're going to look at today will give you the best 40 FPS experience. However, there is a bit of a catch. For some reason there seems to be an issue with the Steam Deck and Red Dead Redemption 2 when you go anywhere near flowing water. I'm not sure why this is, but no matter what we do with the settings, we can't seem to get above 30 frames per second anywhere near rivers or the sea. I'm not sure if this is a bug in game or whether there just seems to be a hard 30 frames per second cap when water's around, but no matter what we do, we can't seem to shake it. So best settings for 40 frames per second, pretty much solid anywhere else but water, is to put the resolution at 1280 by 800, go full screen, VSync and triple buffering on, and then tap the quality preset menu from the lowest to about 3 down from the highest, where we've got ultra and ×2 anti-stropic filtering. Everything else can sit at the default here. To leave those at the default, but we do want to make a tweak to the advanced graphics, so unlock that and then come down to the water refraction quality and reflection quality and the physics quality and put those all down to low, turn motion blur off and keep the rest of the settings as you saw there. And as you can see now, running it around and even with fast motion with lots of trees and beautiful scenery, that we are holding that 40 frames per second pretty much solid, apart from the occasional loading spikes. And even in fights on horseback, it does hold exceptionally well, providing you're not near a body of water. As you can see, as soon as that water is in proximity, we get that 30 frames per second cap for some reason. Really would like to know if anybody in the comments below knows why this is. And it's only really for that reason, if you want a perfectly stable game all the way through, that you can cap the Steam Deck at 30 frames per second using the frame rate limiter on this Steam Deck itself, as it doesn't seem to allow you to change this in game. So put the Steam Deck at 60 frames per second and then put the cap on Steam Deck at 30, keeping all of the settings that you just saw there. And now you'll see that even when we are in huge fight, and then when we get down to the body of water later, that 30 frames per second is absolutely rock solid here. So if you want that 40 frames per second, then cap the Steam Deck refresh rate at 40. And if you want a perfectly stable 30, then just use the frame cap on the Steam Deck at 30. Let us know in the comments below what you feel is best for you below. But this lowest ultra quality setting definitely looks absolutely fantastic on the Steam Deck, and is definitely the way I'm going to be playing through here at 40 frames per second, dealing with those dips down to 30. Now, just to close the loop, if you are wondering, oh, it's got FSR2 implemented in here, so that must fix it. No, it doesn't. It just makes the game look horrible. This is probably one of the worst FSR2 implementations I've seen so far. So don't worry about turning that on unless you want to save a very small amount of battery. Let us know in the comments below how you get on with Red Dead Redemption 2, and we will see you in the next one.